name is Ms. Kelly, and I'm here to speak with an employee about hiring new grads. With me today is Mr. Dhanani from AM Industries. Welcome.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. I'm going to get started with my questions. When you're training someone who hasn't worked in this field, what are some of your pet peeves?
This is where I get to be 100% honest, right?
Yes. Students and prospective employees want to know what they should, and perhaps more importantly, shouldn't do when they get their first real job.
We have a very diverse workplace, and that's what makes us so innovative. We encourage all our employees to speak English during work hours.
Why is it so important to speak English only at work?
Well, it's not an efficient way to work as a team, and it seems rude when some people speak a language that not everyone understands. We never know if an employee is complaining or gossiping, and it takes away the sense of community. If you are on a break with someone who also speaks a common language, it's still better to speak in English, so you can network with more people.
Okay, I get it. Speaking English is important. What other pet peeves do you have?
It annoys me when workers don't appear confident. I have one worker who often puts his hands in front of his mouth when he speaks. To me, it seems like he is hiding something, and I can't understand what he is saying. It drives me crazy.
Are there other things that workers do that make them seem insecure?
Yes, I have another worker who won't look me directly in the eye. In Canada, when we look someone in the eye, it shows that we are listening and paying attention. We all feel insecure sometimes, but it's important to act confident and professional.
Speak English all the time and act confident and professional. Anything else?
Yes, sometimes I get emails addressed, "Oh, very kind and gracious sir," or "most kindly and wise master." In Canada, we just use plain simple language, but in other cultures they often use beautiful poetic language. I prefer emails that are addressed "Good morning Vishal" or "Hello Vishal" and are simple and direct.
Good to know. Do you have any other pet peeves that prospective employees should know about?
In Canada, when we nod our head up and down, that means yes, and a yes doesn't mean maybe or perhaps or no. It means yes. I fully agree with what you're saying. Sometimes when people from different cultures nod their head up and down, I think they have understood what I'm saying and actually agree with me. But I have learned the hard way that this isn't always the case.
What do you mean exactly?
Well, last week I asked a new employee to connect with people in the IT department about working with us to complete our next major project. She nodded and I assumed she understood what I was saying and then would do the job I asked her to do. Later I found out that she hadn't understood me and didn't do the job I had assigned her to do. This really frustrated me. I expect workers to be confident enough to ask if they don't understand.
Okay, just to be clear, it's important for an employee to always speak English when they're at work. Act professionally, address you, their boss, in an appropriate way, to remember that a nod means yes and that they've understood. Anything else?
Yes, I have a more major pet peeve.
Okay, what is it?
Being late. Some employees stroll in here with tea in hand at 9:10 or sometimes even at 9:20. They are to start at 9, not later. It really annoys me when an employee comes to work late. To me, it seems that they don't respect me or their fellow workers.
Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.